All
You know,
right,
we'll see where it ends up.
Welcome to the Space Viking Chronicles. I'm Margaret Krohn, and with me are a slew of lovely, amazing people who have volunteered to help me, help us raise money for St. Jude. We have Alfredo, played by Olirant. You should check out his art, it's amazing. And of course, Mog, played by CtrlAltFrank. He's not only a mod for me, but he also moderates for us over at Roll4, if you guys have checked out any of our tabletop stuff over there. And we have Varys, played by BenthamPlays, aka the Mangledpork, the pork of mangling, who plays a lot of Factorio if you're into that. It's like Factorio genius. And of course, the one, the only EnterElysium, aka Pyre, who has a cute cat. Aww.
I just find familiar because I wanted some fresh meat.
No, don't eat the kitty.
How many people is a slew though?
A slew?
It's 6.5.
Oh, is it? Okay.
No, it's
Well, can we count the
Well,
pets?
I've never known how many a slew is. Like,
I didn't know it had like a
couple is
certain
2,
amount of
and a few
things
is
that
3.
a slew was.
Okay, it does not. We had this debate about a couple. We have to make sure we can.
A couple is like 2, a few is like 5, several's like 7.
A few can be like.
Oh,
4
a few to me is
5.
3.
It could be a 3.
Yeah, a
maybe.
few is like 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few is like between 3 and 7.
If you get to 4, then I say some. Okay.
Are you like a Terry
Confused.
Pratchett troll? Like 1, 2, 3, some 1, some 2, some 3, some 1, some 2, some 3, some 1, some 2, some 3, many.
Yeah,
Many 1, many 2, many 3, many
What
some
is this
1.
conversation?
lots. It's the troll counting system in Discworld.
Oh, okay. The troll counting system.
They count 1 too many lots, but then they combine those to make an actually viable
Yeah,
counting.
like effectively they go 1, 2, 3. The 4 is like it's an integer change. So it's a base 4 system, so it becomes many. Then it's many 1, and then on and on and on until you get like 3 manys in a row, and then that becomes a lots. And then you can get
So
lots.
lots is
1.
like 16. or
There's
something.
3 many.
Yeah, it's a base 4 system.
Okay. That's cute. I don't know. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so to recap, our adventurers are on a journey. They went to a storm castle to visit some storm giants, a couple of storm giants, a husband and wife who are missing their 3 children. They have told these guys that there is a enchanted well where they can get an enchantment that will help them on their journey in order to get through the maze. That is the first major trial into finding, into getting into the fire giant's lair, who they believe is the one who has stolen their children. They were able to get the enchantment through a large journey through a cavern. And now they are on their way, and they have made their way inside of this ginormous volcano entrance. And they're using passage? What's it called?
Pass wall.
Pass wall, which I have never seen been used. Pass wall to go through a wall, and that is where we had left off. So they entered this labyrinth. They had the option to go left or right. They were like, nah, we're gonna go through the wall in the middle, and each of you steps in through the wall, and now you're on the other side, correct?
It lasts for an hour. It's not concentration, so it's just gonna stay there.
Yeah, you go in, you step in through this opening in the wall and roll initiative. You stepped into the room.
That's not a good sign.
I like that. Later we're just like, oh, I wonder what's going to be on the other side of this. Oh no.
Awfulness.
Well, I have it drawn out. You went in through the wall. There's a room right in the other side of that wall. All right, Life Plays, thank you so much.
Maze design. If they won't let you go straight on as you go in, there's probably something interesting straight on.
All right. Thank you, Nate, for the 90 bits.
It's like 20 bosses.
Let's see.
Probably.
These ones are these little guys.
Also, bear in mind that Alfredo actually takes up the entire corridor we made.
Yeah, I'm large size. I have to squeeze through first.
Yeah, you're filling up the entire wall as you just get out.
Oh, that's fine. I'm used to filling space.
They've got Meg in their name. I'm not surprised, considering our location. And our GM.
Has everyone rolled their initiative?
Mine is actually 3, natural 1.
Okay, yours is actually 3. So we have Mog with the 18 first, which is new. Alfredo with the 17. Pyre is actually 3. So that means... Oops.
Morg, go between my legs.
Magnum 1 goes. And
That's
then
for later.
2
Not
goes.
later now!
And
Little
then
monsters.
Varys goes.
Do you think the Magmen
7.
evolve when they kill enough heroes and they turn into Max?
I just
goes.
assume they're all just a bunch of people wearing like Maggie hats.
Wait, is it like Pikmin but for Maggie?
Yeah! There we
It's
go.
Maggie convention. They're just having a convention. They rented out the maze, you know? It's got great scenic views, central heating, underfloor heating,
Yeah, of course.
white clean surfaces.
Wall heating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Probably
my
heated
God.
toilets.
Heating was really the selling point of this place.
Yeah, if you want to be warm, this is the place.
Yeah.
You want to
I mean,
be
if you're
cold,
gonna-
jog on.
If you're gonna set your convention in like Alaska in the winter, you'd hire this place out.
All right.
But this place isn't in Alaska in the winter.
It's a problem. That is true. Also,
Close
getting a
enough.
lot of
Unless we
echo again.
teleport it there.
I mean, there was a portal leading here, so
I can't plane shift the entire place. I'm afraid.
you can try.
You want to take the
Don't
whole
sell
place
yourself
with you?
short.
We come out the labyrinth and we're in the hell dimension. We're like, when did you even do this?
The labyrinth actually just exists on every single plane. It's just the entrances, exits go different places.
All right.
Oh god.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. So as you walk into this room, out from underneath the ground come these little creatures who they kind of look like little lava goblins. They come out and they are made out of the lava that's from the ground, and they have like magma and like little crevices in them where the rock is. They have claws and for their feet and their hands, and they're bipedal. They have like a face kind of like a pig, but if like the pig's skin was all torn off and made out of like a
Oh my
lava
God,
creature,
Minecraft.
and its eyes and mouth are like all filled with lava, and so are its giant nostrils, and it has a little bit of flame coming from its head as well as from its hands as they come forward, and there are 3 of them.
As they appear, they go,
And first at the top of the order is Mog.
All right. Now, are they in front of us in the new room?
Yes,
All
they're
right.
in front of you. You guys just busted in through the wall, Kool-Aid Man style.
Oh yeah. So Mog is going to run up right behind Alfie and just try to shoot between his legs. If you catch my drift.
oh yeah.
All right.
How close are these to each other?
They are probably 10 feet apart from one another.
Darn. All right, gonna aim for the one in the middle.
All right. Aim for the one in the middle.
Oh, I'm running with advantage. Let me stop that. Either way, it was a 15 for 2 damage. So much damage. And extra attack, 20 for 9 damage.
All right. So you got 10 damage altogether.
Why are you using strength of the longbow?
Oh wait, am I? I shouldn't be.
Yeah, I was wondering why your modifier was so low.
No, I'm using Dex. Oh, it's strength for damage. Jesus Christ. I didn't reset that. Now that's better. Okay.
So what should those actually be?
Just add 2.
So for 14, 15 damage?
Yes.
Right. Right?
Yeah.
Tell me how you
sorry.
kill the one in the middle.
Sorry, puppy is
Yeah, I got you.
trying to get in. So Mog just runs up, kind of crouches by Alfredo's knees, knocks 2 arrows at the same time. It's like, I don't even think this actually works, but might as well try. And looses
I had
2
an
arrows.
Elvish friend that did that once.
Huh. It actually worked. I don't know how.
That guy was an asshole.
As the final arrow hits it, like you hit one hits it in the chest, the other hits it down in its abdomen, it starts swelling up and it bursts into fire and magma. And each creature within 10 feet of it, which I think are its allies and yeah.
Oh no!
I guess we'll find if its allies are immune to fire or not.
And
Sure.
it must make a... Yeah, they're immune to fire, so they're fine.
But we see that. We see that they don't care about the fire washing over them.
Yeah, so fire,
Okay.
like this creature in the middle explodes and flames and magma go flying everywhere within a 10-foot radius all around it. And the other 2 creatures look at it and one goes, "Meh," and the other one goes, "Meh," and then they both look at you, "Meh," and lava just comes pouring out of their mouths as they are talking. And
That still only counts as one.
next is going to be Alfredo.
I will crouch walk up to the closest one.
You
and
don't
then
have to
stand
crouch,
up.
actually. The ceiling's high enough
Oh,
for you.
the doorway. But
Oh yeah, you
the-
have to crouch to get in through the doorway. That
It's a
doorway's
giant maze made for giants. I got headroom.
Yeah, I was like, this is pretty huge, actually.
And I shall swing. I have advantage because I'm a giant. Well, I'm not a giant. I'm enlarged. And I need all the help I can get.
16 hits.
Plus a d4 damage. And I'm going to throw nothing on it. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to put Thunderous Smite on my next attack if I hit. But if not, then it just waits until next time.
Okay.
And then
20 hits.
again. If that, then 2d6
That's really
thunder.
cunning.
But I did
Yeah,
it.
you murder this thing to
And it's
bits.
pushed 10 feet away from me, so before it explodes.
That is really cunning.
That is smart. Yeah, it gets pushed back away from you and explodes, and magma and lava go flying everywhere. And the one that's alone starts going, and like lava comes pouring out of its mouth as it's saying that.
Primordial. What does it say?
It's speaking Ignan.
Which is a dialect of Primordial, which I understand.
Is it?
Yeah.
Igni is one of the Primordial
So he
dialects.
understands
We
that
talked
it's
about
just
this
a
when you
heavy
took it.
accent.
It's just like a heavy
Yeah,
accent, yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, that's OP. I guess you would know. You hear it saying, "You'll pay for that."
I'm going to kill you next, little one. And that's me.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
It's going to summon Magmore, and then it's going to summon Magmost.
The Magmost got me.
And it is Alfredo just went. It is Magma's turn, or the Magman's turn. The Magman is going to run up and try to touch you. Does a 14 attack?
14 does not hit.
14 does not hit.
It's the bad touch.
consent! I shout that in Primordial.
You said shout what?
I shout in Igni, Oi, ask consent before you try and touch him!
Oh.
Especially considering I'm so big, they gotta try and grab my crotch, and it's the only acceptable
18
way.
bits.
It's not okay.
Yeah, okay. And next up, that guy's dead. Varys.
Okay, I'm gonna run at the remaining one,
Go for it.
and I will attack. And also, that's got to be with flurry of blow. Okay, right. Normal quarter staff attack to start. 25,
To start. 25 hits.
12 damage,
Yeah.
and then
You get an extra attack.
I know, but I need to make sure I don't kill it with that attack.
You can choose to back away, take a hit, or back away, disengage if you've got bonus action disengage and throw a dart thing.
You could also shove. But I
Shove
don't
one
think
and
you
push it
shove-
5 foot.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, how injured does it look? Does it look like in the next attack it'd
Yeah,
kill it, or
it looks
what?
like in the next attack it would die.
Okay, then I will spend a key point to Flurry of Blows. I'll make 2 unarmed strikes. And when I do so... Okay, when I do so, I will use... Where is it? Open hand technique. Wait. When I hit a creature with an attack from Flurry of Blows, I can push... It must take a strength saving throw. If it fails, I push it 15 feet away.
Yeah, okay, well it's dead, so it can't. It fails. So you push it.
That does help.
Yeah, you push it away, and it goes sliding over and explodes in the corner of the wall. And now you guys are out of combat. You're inside of a large room that is just at one point now has magma splashed around all over it. It already kind of was gross and stony and magma.
Can I make an investigation to check what happened?
Sure.
11, natural 1.
Yeah, you think that they killed some creatures, and now those creatures are dead.
Oh, these look interesting. I want to take samples with my alchemical kit.
Yeah, you can take some samples of them.
Now, quick question to the DM.
Mm-hmm.
How about recovering arrows against these guys?
They exploded everywhere, so no, probably not.
Good thing I took 80 arrows at the start.
Yeah.
Why do you even bother asking?
This room looks like a dead end.
We might get through that.
Costs money.
This room looks like a dead end. There is a door to, because you guys busted in through the wall. There's a door to the left. It seems like that would have been where you would have come through if you would have walked the normal way.
So wait, this is a room. So there must be something in the room. This must have a purpose.
Yeah,
It's a maze.
It had monsters in it.
it's a
Monsters
labyrinth.
slowing you down.
It was
Can we
their
investigate the
bedroom.
room? Check if they store anything here.
Can we make an investigation
You
check
can
of sorts?
investigate, sure.
11.
Two.
Wow.
It is
One
a-
plus one.
It is a room, and there are creatures in here. You're assuming it was a trap. You think that maybe adventurers would go left, and so they would come to a dead end where they would be met by monsters.
I think it was their bedroom. I think we just killed a bunch of kids.
They were tiny. They were like little kids. Little
I
magma
don't feel
kids.
like an asshole now.
I have heard of them. They do evolve into bigger forms.
Okay, let's keep moving then.
To the right, then.
Do we want to go straight ahead?
I said we go straight ahead.
Well, okay.
How many times can you cast this?
It's costing me charges from the staff every time.
Okay.
This is not worth.
Yeah,
I'm doing this is bad.
No,
Very
this is
bad.
really cool actually because you're skipping stuff. You make a wall through this room, and as you guys go through this other hallway, you can see down at the left there are some creatures moving back and forth. They don't seem to have spotted you. To the kind of straight slash right. So if you took a little bit of a right and you went straight, there's another pathway, and then to the right of you there's a pathway that looks like it goes right.
What do those creatures look like? Did they look like more magma things?
Pretty far. If you roll me a perception check, your passive is not enough to see it.
Yeah, sure. 2.
You're not sure, but there's something moving in the distance. You can see something. You're not sure. Like it's light glowing, and then sometimes it paths in the front, and it's kind of moving around, so you see shadows. Oh man, thank you Table Story for hosting for 67 viewers. Thank you so much. For those of you who are just joining in, we are playing D&D. Everyone's around 6th level, and we're trying to raise money for St. Jude. So if you type in !St. Jude, you can donate over there. And to the right of me, you can see all the things you can donate for. $5 gives a player inspiration, $10 gives them a natty 1 or 20, 15 we will have a magical effect come into play. 20 is a magic item, and 30 is a monster or threat comes
We haven't
into
had a
play.
magic item in a while.
We have not had a magic item in a while. And
Yeah,
you can
does that
also
one give you
provide
better-
details of what the item is or what the magic effect is or whatever. And I will do my best to put it into play the way that you ask for it, but if it's too ridiculous, I might not, because it just won't fit in the story. But we've been going on for 6.5 hours almost. We're at our final half hour, basically. Pending if people want to continue. It's been a long day. Yeah, so that's what you guys see when you walked forward. You have three options.
Mog rolled really high on perception though.
Mog rolled a 19. Mog, to the left of you, you think you see fire elementals.
Guys, I think I see fire elementals to our left.
Nope. Nope. Shh. Trying to whisper. Not very good.
I'm going to assume they're weak to cold. I'm gonna check. Would that be an Arcana check?
We could just carry on, right?
You could do Arcana or Nature.
You should just keep going.
16.
Make another hole in the wall.
16, yeah, you think they
There's
would be
a- there's
immune
a
to
small
cold, or
straight
that
bar.
a cold
keep
damage
going
would do harsher damage to them.
Okay.
Well, let's just keep going. I actually just keep moving. The said if you go slightly to the right, then there's a path forward, and
Yep.
go that way.
But it's a maze. It might not go to the end.
Ah.
Well, let's find that out before we fight fire
Okay.
elementals we don't
should
necessarily
probably
need to.
try sneaking. I'm feeling a lot sneakier suddenly.
Okay.
Sure.
Natural one.
Natural one, you think you're really sneaky.
Oh wait, I might
Wow.
have advantage on this. Hold on.
Varys
Yeah, I don't know.
also thinks
I hope those fire
He's very
elementals
sneaky.
don't see us. Let's sneak.
Clank, 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 clank. You know, I brought armor, and I specifically didn't pick the one that gave me disadvantage on stealth because I was like, you know what, it's probably a good idea if I don't have disadvantage.
I have disadvantage.
you all do terribly
I might.
for me. You walk forward as you go that way.
I have advantage on stealth checks.
Okay, roll your stealth. Roll,
Yeah,
mo-
go ahead,
roll
roll
one
that.
more time because you already rolled a 9. Okay, Varys is the only one.
So when
who-
we get figured out,
I'm
we
sneaky.
can hide and run away.
As you walk forward, Alfredo, you see to the left of you, it looks like there might be some other creatures in there. It looks like some beetles of some sort to the left of you, and then to the right, it looks like another hallway that goes right.
I say we go the path of not monsters. We're going to be fighting giants at the end of this.
I like the path of not
stay
monsters.
So you guys are
to
gonna
the
try to sneak past the beetles?
No, go to the right.
Yeah, which means you have to sneak past the beetles.
You
so
said the beetles were on the left.
yes, they can see you. You can see them.
Oh, 'cause it's like
Ah.
yeah.
Wait.
They're-
I've got this. I've got this.
You're right.
I
been
pull
6
out.
hours.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, what? Just told you. If you can see them, they can see you.
I pull out a spell scroll that I got at the beginning,
Ooh.
and I start reading. This is Wall of Fire, but in a spell scroll form. Now, because it's a level higher than I have spell slots for, I have to roll an Arcana check, which is why I didn't use it until now.
Yeah, you
Natural
Hey, that 20.
Holy shit, a 30. Yeah,
Like-
you nailed reading of this. You're well versed in many languages.
No, poor damn furnace.
And I set the flame wall to like be inside the room, just inside the room, and cover all the beetles with the backwash.
Yeah. Everyone roll initiative.
$22.
Are these your actual normal rolls? No one has like a weird natty.
Oh! Natural 20. I have to use my natural 20 now. God damn it, I was saving that. So that's actually 22.
All right.
I was saving that. I've been saving that for so long.
You've been saving it too long, and now been forced to use it on some crap.
What's that? I haven't acted in so many combats because I've gone last. There's like 2 or 3 combats I haven't done anything
I know. Okay, so now we have initiative is first Pyre. Or no, Varys, then Pyre.
in. Well, the let me just roll for the damage for the spell for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's 5d8, so it's 27. None of that is upcast because of my ability, because none of them are ones, so it's 27. Dex save for half damage, unless they're immune.
I don't think these guys are actually immune.
If they're resistant, it doesn't count because of my fire adept. It ignores the resistances. It's only if they're immune.
I think these are just resistant. So
resistance doesn't count.
2 of them save, right? And 1 of them doesn't? Or
Yeah, 2 of them save. My DC is 15. Ooh, let me check, actually. The rod gives me some bonuses.
so they take half damage from the 27?
Yes, they would. Let me just double check, but yes.
Wait, EE, could you re-say that real quick?
So 13.
No.
Oh, we've got Unfunny One does a $15 donation for, can we make this the real labyrinth? Can you have the spell reverse gravity used on the party at the start of combat?
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
How does that work? I don't remember.
I'm going to take a wild guess.
You go to the ceiling?
We go to the ceiling.
And you flip over your maze map.
Oh,
like-
that's cool.
Castlevania.
We take a lot of damage. It's
How
a
high
lot.
are the ceilings?
It's a giant.
So, the
Oh,
one
no.
creature takes 13 damage, and you kill it. There's 2 more beetles left. So we're gonna go first with.
By the way, we can't see through that, and neither can they, because it's an opaque wall.
No, but Varys, you're first.
Okay.
You can walk in there if you
Probably-
want. You won't get hurt.
Yeah, I run into the fire. I guess I step just through the wall so I can see the other side.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. How are the beetles doing? Are there more
There's
or
only-
less hurt beetles?
There's only 1 beetle that's dead, and the other 2 are alive.
Okay.
Not hurt
Nearest
at all.
one, I hit it with the quarterstaff.
Not hurt at all?
Yeah, the other 2 are not hurt at all.
Did
So-
they take
half
half
damage?
damage from the wall, or?
They should have taken half damage.
Not if they're not near the wall.
They
Let
may,
me-
they may just not be laid out because you like did it straight.
Yeah, you hit 1.
Okay, I will
I
attack.
did straight in there, and then the back wash should cover 10 foot into the room. Are they further than 10 foot in?
Yes, the other.
Okay.
They're all further than 10 foot in, but
Well, I cast
I'll-
it on whichever one I could see, and then the...
gotcha.
Yeah, he wouldn't cast it 10 foot short of them all.
Yeah, I'd cast it on the closest one, and then the
Yeah,
10
you
foot
hit
was-
1. You hit 1.
Okay, cool.
Now, wait a moment. Do we actually have to fight here, or can we just go to the other?
I say we
Why
leave.
can't you just leave?
They'll be
Oh,
busy there
thanks.
long enough.
I stopped we could. Like, is the firewall impassable to them or anything, or
No, they
Pretty
can pass
damn
through.
hard.
it'd be
They
a
would take
wall of
damage.
fire?
It would damage them, but they could walk through it. Yeah.
I'd step back out like, let's go then. Sure.
Okay. So
I put my head back through so the beetles catch me if you can, and then disappear, and they run through the fire.
So you're gonna run the other direction to go towards the other way that didn't have monsters.
yeah.
Yeah. So you start booking it down the hallway. I'm guessing you're all gonna start doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you're running, all of a sudden the whole maze gets turned upside down, and now you guys are falling
I cast Fly.
on yourself.
I can only cast it on myself. I've only got level 3
So
spells.
Pyre starts flying. The other 3 of you.
I don't
I-
know anything about this.
I use a reaction to slow fall and reduce the falling damage.
Nice. Slow fall.
I guess
I-
I can bless, but it's not going to do much. So
Can
I'm
I
not-
don't know how-
catch fire?
I don't know how damage is for when you're
It's
falling.
1d6
It's
for
1d
every 10
yeah.
feet you fall.
Okay.
You can make it
Depending on
no,
how
we're gonna
high the
die.
ceiling
half
is.
damage, right?
Oh God.
You make it-
You're like 40 feet. It's like
So
I
46
told you.
damage.
yeah.
Yeah. Fall damage is really harsh because
So
crunch.
46 for anybody who's taking that damage.
No.
Yeah, I have to take it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Roll it in chat.
I have
Oh, are we rolling it? I thought you
pittance and the like,
Because
though.
you're falling.
Could I
You're,
try and
you're
catch
damaged.
the wall?
Okay.
Alright, I have to roll as well, and then
Also,
reduce.
you shrink because Fly's my concentration, so it breaks concentration.
So
on
I'm
me.
falling and
You're
shrinking
falling
at
and
the
you're
same
shrinking
time.
at the same time.
Ah!
Lucky for me, I reduced that by 30, so it was actually physically impossible for me to take damage.
You
Nice.
just 3-point landing
But-
it.
Varys doesn't take any damage. Varys lands. Alfredo.
Yeah, 3-point landing, holding out the.
Mog,
the
what are you?
quarterstaff.
Are you fallen?
can I try and catch the wall? Like, can I try and slow my descent somehow?
Do a strength check.
Because I was behind Pyre, because, well, that's the order.
It doesn't matter where you were.
Oh, I'm just saying I might try to grab Pyre.
I was about to say, he might try and grab me, which means that we'll start descending. I am flying, so I guess we descend very slowly, but I can't fly and also
So
fly
you're
with
going
him.
to try to grab Pyre.
Like, grab Pyre, be like, hey, take me to the wall.
Dex save then? Because that would be like a dexterous thing. Roll me a dex save. Yeah, you grab a hold of Pyre, and you guys start flying and falling down.
I'm going
So,
down!
holding Pyre with one hand, reaching out with the other with my hand dex, just trying to like slam into the wall to make us go even slower.
Nice, yeah. If you want to do that, roll me another dex save, I
Another
guess?
dex. 17.
Yeah, you grab onto the wall at the same time as holding on to Pyre, and you guys are kind of like floating and falling at the same time, but slowly, and you're able to make it down without taking damage.
It's like Willy Wonka, but so much worse.
And you hear the squish of bugs behind you that splat on the ground. And this is weird. Yeah, so you guys are walking and now everything's upside down, which...
I'm gonna be 10 foot above the party.
Okay.
I am also going to use 10 points of lay on hands just to fix that flesh wound. I want that.
So you guys start walking again, and you go straight, you take a right, you take another right, you take a left, you take a right. Now you're at an intersection again that goes left and right. To the right of you, you can see some more like creatures in another room, and then to the left, it looks like it goes to the right again.
Now, I have a question for you, the party. Do you think these creatures also took fall damage? Because if so, we can tear right through them.
I hope so.
That would
Do
be
they
good.
look injured? I would like to make a medicine or
You already walked past them. We're way ahead, so... Oh, you meant the creatures in the other room that you just
Yeah.
looked at? Yeah, roll me a medicine check, sure. I mean, you're not close to them. Usually you'd have to be, like, within
15?
range. They look really alive to you.
Can I make a perception check to see if they look any signs of battering, injury, blood,
Yeah, sure.
magma spilled?
No, they look fine. Are you guys going to go right towards the monsters or left?
Are there no monsters to the left?
There's no monsters to the left.
I vote no monsters.
We'll try left.
What type of monsters do they look like?
More like magma type of monsters, it looks
They
like.
look like they would be immune to fire. Let's go the other way.
So you guys take the left and then you take a right, and now you're back where you began again. At the entrance of the maze.
How long has it been since we entered the maze? Not that long, right? Because we've been going through walls.
I look up at the ceiling at the chalk mark that is now on the ceiling that I made. Like,
I would say probably 2.5 hours because of the travel time. You guys have been walking a lot.
Okay,
like
the
you're walking
space-
down long corridors,
Yeah, the spaces in the walls are definitely gone.
and they're like really long corridors.
How long does it take us to get to the entrance then?
It took you 2.5 hours from where you went, and the
No,
house.
from when I cast fly.
If you went back to where you went, where you cast fly,
How long did it take us from when the gravity reversed to get to here?
how long's Fly
That-
been up?
took about an hour.
Fly is definitely off by then. I'm on the ground
Okay.
again.
We
So
could
basically,
rest.
well, I'm just go that way again.
We could
Let's
just rest
just-
for an hour here.
I think we should keep going before this place drives us completely mad.
I'm already mad.
10 minutes. I could put the hut down. We could have a little chill. You know, we could eat some griffin.
If you need a rest, we can rest, but I don't.
I don't.
Don't you want your key back? You've got that chill thing you do where you meditate.
Well, I feel like I've spent about 1/6 of my chi, so.
I've spent a level 3 spell slot, and I really want that back with arcane recovery.
Fine, we'll have a short rest.
I'd take 10 minutes to cast Luminous
I
Time.
guess.
We have
Yeah,
a
so
short rest.
you guys sit in the hut, you take your rest. I'm actually going to fast forward through a bit of the labyrinth just because we are running short, and I'm guessing you guys do probably all have to go at 5, right?
I can go a little bit long.
I can
Yeah.
go as long as we.
So we'll kind of fast forward through this just so we can make sure that we get through it. Yeah, you guys go through the maze. Seeing how you went through this first half, I'm assuming the second half is going to be just as... it's going to take you a while. So it takes you guys like basically a full day in this labyrinth. You keep finding dead ends. You keep finding all these creatures. The labyrinth
At some
actually
point,
shifts.
we should probably go through the monsters so that we could get to they probably put the monsters between the entrance and the exit.
Well, I did have one at a dead end.
The labyrinth actually shifts back and forth 2 or 3 times throughout the day, so you guys get torn upside down a couple times throughout the journey, and then you make it back to that area where you saw those elementals, and that's where you fight them. Once you fight those final elementals that you skipped before and you went the other direction, that's what I was like, oh man, are they gonna skip through and just make it to the end of the labyrinth?
Oh, so
no.
the second time we went through a wall, we were right by the exit.
You
We
were
carried-
actually really close. You defeat those final ones, and then this giant gate that was in front of them or behind them, the wall starts.
cast knock on it.
The magma. It didn't actually look like a door. It looked like a wall. Magma starts flowing from the top of it, and this door opens up, kind of like when you see like a waterfall, and there's like inside the waterfall there's a hole. It looks like that, and you guys
And it
walk
took us most
through.
of the day.
And as you walk through that, there's this huge corridor. It is the biggest room that you've ever seen in your life. It is huge. It clearly could house like probably 80 fire giants. Along the side of the right and along the side of the left are these small rock golem-esque looking creatures, and in between their rock is magma flowing through them. Their eyes have magma. They're holding staffs and shields, similar to the storm giants, what they had, but these guys are like magma looking creatures instead. Before you are 2 giants that are standing side by side, and at the throne, a giant obsidian throne with lava flowing down from above, and lava flowing into a pool all the way around him is a giant fire giant sitting there with a crown that is made of magma, and it's like somehow staying around his head, and it's emanating. Up above, in the top of the ceiling, you can see 3 cages that are housing what it looks to be like storm giants that are up in the cages up above, and you can see their electricity is getting siphoned from them, and you see these whirlings of like some kind of storm that's being formulated from them and mixing in with the lava that's coming up from the side of the walls.
Wow, that's really cool.
Your entrance is a little bit convoluted.
Oh, wait. Are we tired? Do we need to take a nap?
We've just come in and there's like the king of the magma
I
trolls
think
there,
it's
right?
time to have a nap
Yeah.
right now.
All right, team huddle. So, do we care if this guy succeeds? Because he might pay us more to not do anything.
That is a very good point.
This is the bad guy. This is the adventure.
But
Do we know he's a bad guy?
He's
If
captured
we-
kids. Look at them.
They're
If we
they're
can-
giants. You can't tell they're kids.
if we
They
kill
do look
him,
smaller than the other giants that you met.
Just
If
they're
They're
gonna make.
giant kids or
Think
kid
of the
giants,
real
whatever you
estate.
prefer.
think of the
Think
real
of
estate
this.
around here. If we kill him, real estate's ours.
The
Oh,
real estate
storm
has
giants
terrible
gonna come.
value. This constant danger of volcanic eruption.
I think
I'm
Pyre
sorry,
just
don't
wants
kill
that
the
magical
fire
lava
giant.
crown.
If the
you're
fire
going
giant
to make-
dies, it'll probably stop, right?
If you're going to make an argument about monetary value, at least be accurate.
And I don't think that's how volcanoes work.
I mean,
Let me
I
check.
leave the huddle and start walking towards the giant. I
I-
start jogging.
I
You're
instantly
gonna
try
run
to
into the
find-
room?
Yeah.
We're
Oh, you are
killing
large,
him,
by the way,
and
still.
we're rescuing the
Oh,
kids.
my large again. Nice.
You're large. I'm not concentrating on anything else.
Okay.
As you see this, I stealth behind a pillar.
As you start walking forward, you slowly start growing until you're a large creature. You stand up before them, and he's like, "Who are you?" And these 2 giant giants step forward, kush, Whoosh.
My name is Mog.
I am Alfredo, and I cast. I sort of bring out my sword, and it glows with radiant light. Like, and I am here to kill you.
Oh, you're gonna straight up say that?
Sacred weapon, and then I'm just gonna like run at them.
Oh, you can try, tiny one. And the two creatures, or the two giants come forward first. The two fire giants come forward first.
Initiative.
Initiative. Everybody, initiative! This is the final battle.
This is the final battle. Wow,
We're very consistent.
Yeah.
By the way, Maggie, can I roll to know about fire giants?
Sure. Roll me. Well, you'd have to do that on your turn, I think. That's
Well,
kinda how it
it's just my general knowledge. I know background.
Yeah, but I think you still have to do that on your turn.
No, it's because it's just what I know. It's not necessarily like I need to actively do an action.
I've always seen that
Up to
done
you.
like on your turn, though.
Well, I assume it's as we know about fire giants. We're going into a fire giant area. I'd have thought about it on the way here, so I'm just.
Sure, I'll go with that. Good haggling, EE. Roll me a nature check.
Arcana or nature?
Arcana will give you different information than a nature.
I don't know their resistances to fire spells effectively. So would Arcana would.
Yeah, that could give you that information. Thank you for the 190 bits, Nate. And I hope you liked that funny one. With a 23, you want to know if they are resistant to fire. They
Or
are
immune.
immune to fire damage.
Damn.
I'm not happy.
And the two giants are going to be the ones who are going to. Oh God!
Yes!
What?
Oh,
I was getting really
that
good
is
rolls
very
before.
good.
That's very good for you guys. Holy shit!
who needs surprise?
So Pyre goes first, with oddly. Oh wait, not Pyre. Never mind. I saw the 23. No, Pyre goes first with a 19.
Pyre
This
goes
is like
first, yeah.
never happens. What?
I know, right?
Pyre
We only
and
got through all those
then
net ones.
6. You guys all rolled 16. So who wants to go first?
I would
Anyone
enjoy
got an
going
urgent?
first.
Why
Anyone
don't
setting
all
up
three
stuff
of you
for
roll
other
me
people?
roll me initiative again, all three of you, and I'll just do
Okay.
I'll put you in the order. You're gonna be next, but in the order of
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a good way to do it.
Okay, so
Do I know
Varys,
their relation is to cold damage? Do they take more, or do they just like meh?
they do not take more cold damage. They just
Okay.
Do you share
they
that
just
knowledge
take
with
cold
us?
damage.
Oh,
13,
yeah, I guess I'd have told you since we're all like discussing
So
text.
Mog,
Darn, because I can deal cold damage.
Mog, and Alfredo. Cold damage
So
just does
the
normal
thing-
damage to them.
because It's not
Yeah.
fire damage.
And
I mean, I can do
then
better damage doing other things.
4,
It's why I picked up this staff, because it does other things that aren't fire.
and then giant 1 and giant 2. Okay. 7. Okay. Cool. So first of all is going to be Pyre. What would you like to do, Pyre? There's two giant fire giants walking forward to fight. Alfredo's
next to each other, right?
running in.
They're next to each other.
Yeah, they're probably about 10 feet distance from each other, but like that's not much in giant size. Like
Yeah.
they could
And
like
I'm
bro
off
fist
to the side
easily.
behind a pillar because I hid. So I'm going to jump out of hiding from behind the pillar and be like,
Surprise! Giant assholes!
They
and
do
I'm
have
going
giant
to
assholes.
use. That is true. I'm going to use 7 charges from the
They
staff.
ravaged that one
Cast.
city.
7 charges to cast Lightning Bolt, upcast to level 7, and I'm going to angle it to hit both of the giants.
Okay.
So they make a dex saving throw for half damage, and the damage, because it's upcast,
Can you paste that in chat or no?
I do not have it on my sheet. I can add it to
Okay,
my sheet
okay.
now. Give me a second. It's in the compendium, so I can...
What am I rolling for save?
It would be, I believe it's dex. Lightning Bolt's
giant
dex, right?
1's dex save,
Yeah, dex.
giant's 2, 17 and a 6.
17 succeeds, 6 does not.
So giant
Half
on the
damage.
right side of you, Alfredo, does not succeed.
Oh, that's terrible damage. 29 damage.
29 damage.
I wouldn't say that's terrible.
I mean, for a 12d6,
It's terrible for a 12d6, but in general.
It's
a
one
level
above
7.
average. It's one above average.
It takes 29 damage, and then also...
Oh, actually, no. It didn't upcast. It failed to upcast, so that should actually take another 4d6.
Okay, roll me that 46.
Oh.
That's better.
Okay, that's better.
45 damage.
And that was a good
45.
roll as well.
That was a good
45 damage. At 45 damage, one of the creatures on the right side, there's 5 creatures on the right, 5 creatures on the left. One of the creatures on the right, they look like kind of like rock golem-esque type creatures, kind of like the storm ones. They just stood there, they're statuesque. One of them comes to life and runs forward the side of where Alfredo is.
Okay. Then I'm going to spend my
joins
movement to hide
initiative.
behind anything nearby. Do they have columns and stuff, I assumed?
Columns? Yes, there are some
I
columns.
run behind one of the columns, and as my bonus action, I hide again.
Okay, roll me your hide.
10.
Then.
I should
Okay.
probably get a hiding item.
Yeah, you might need to. Okay, cool. And after Pyre goes this guy who just joined initiative, and they are going to use their Warhammer on Alfredo. 25 definitely hits.
Please don't.
Don't? Don't?
Oh
But I
dear.
must.
Oh dear.
That's what 11.
So it's not that much damage.
So you take 12 damage.
Well,
You're resistant to the fire, so you take 1.5, which is
That's
down to
true.
1.
I
It
also
rolled
get to
so
do more
badly.
to you. Oh, wait, no, it auto rolled the crit, right?
Yeah, or roll the
Yes,
crit, so
yeah,
you
it
only take
auto
10
rolls
damage.
crit.
It rolled a 1 on a d8, a 2 on a d6, and a 1 on a d6.
Yeah.
Don't
that was
jinx it.
really good. But still, I'm just
Yeah,
a
it does
man in a
bludgeoning
can.
damage, and it also does fire damage.
Yeah, we're at least we're resistant to the fire.
Mhm.
I'll do as much
Cool.
as I can before I die a gruesome death.
Because I think I actually hit you, you're within 5 feet of it, you're going to take 5d10 fire damage.
What?
Oh,
That's not
jeez.
included
yeah.
in the fire of the weapon.
28.
What?
What
Divided.
No
does
new
this?
saves, no resistance, no nothing.
Divided by 2, so you only take 14.
What did this, and how can I avoid it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming into contact with this creature.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Let's not come in contact with those
Right.
creatures.
This melee fighter.
If you're within
is significantly
5 feet
less
of this
happy about
creature.
this fight now.
Is it
Okay.
on its turn or on your turn?
A creature, yeah, it touched you, so you're within
Okay.
melee, or hits it with a melee attack while within
God.
5 feet of it. Yep.
Well, that's when we attack it, not when it attacks us. In the wording of those, usually.
A creature that touches it.
I would just check that.
Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
That's how it's sort of
Yeah,
intended.
you don't take that then.
Cool.
If you
So if
So
you
it's a
hit
defensive.
it,
damn it, you don't know about that.
Jesus.
Erase your memory. You don't know that. No metagaming.
What?
do we know about these weird things that were probably not called Azza but might be called Azza?
You would have to roll me a nature check or an arcana
The
check.
giant Azers.
Oh god, I actually rolled 13.
Usually you do that on your turn.
Oh, okay.
It would be your turn, right? Like that's normally what you do is like on your turn you can try to figure out the
That's on
weakness of the
DM.
creature. Yeah.
It's DM call. Who's next?
So,
Barris.
damn it. All right, Barris. I was excited.
Okay. I mean, I guess not knowing the violent explosions that exist in my future, I'm gonna run up to the statue monster and start attacking it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Like they're waking up. They're these guard things. We need to destroy them before too many attack. So quarterstaff.
And with your
29.
13 Pyre, you know that they are immune to fire and poison. And they are like very good at like they're very what do you call it?
Robust?
Beefy.
Yeah, they're beefy, so they're really tanky, and also they have heated weapons that they're well known for their heated weapons, especially
And
with
as Varys hits it and there's an explosion, I'm like, oh yeah, and they also explode. Oh,
You
yeah.
don't know that part with your 13.
We do now.
I assume I remember it when he hits it and there's an explosion, and I'm like, oh yeah, that.
Sure.
Well, there isn't an explosion yet, right?
Not yet.
With
We
the
gotta wait a
29,
sec.
with the 29 you hit. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I imagine so. That's the first attack. Then I'll do.
With that attack, you take 1d10. Oh shit! Take 1 damage.
Half.
Is that
0.
1 fire damage?
Yeah, that's fire. You take no damage.
Aha! I will attack again. So it does damage to me every time I attack it, and I'm a guy whose
Does a lot of
literal
attacks.
thing is to do lots of attacks.
Yep.
Right.
So
Rip.
26 hits,
9.
and you take 4 damage.
Okay. This is just gonna keep happening. It's like, do I want to get more attacks now? I should maybe do a
just patient
different effect.
defense and I'll cast some cold stuff on your head.
Yeah.
I mean, it does look like it's taken quite a bit of damage from you.
Oh, hit it.
They're smaller, so you see, you know the fire giants before you. You're a large creature right now, Ollie,
Mhm.
right?
They're one step bigger.
Yeah, they're 1 step bigger, so they're huge. These creatures are medium. They're the same size as you, Bentham. They're the same
Okay,
size as
I'm gonna
Varys.
just. I'll not spend a key point. I'll just make one
Thank you, Sugar,
unarmed
for the 2
strike,
bits as well.
and I'll see how it goes.
And Noctuvita for the 200 bits. All right. Unarmed
19.
attack, 19. Yeah, you hit.
8. Don't even need this bloody stick.
You take 2 damage.
Okay.
Ooh, you're really close.
Damn it.
Yeah. It looks like you smack it a few times here and there, and it kind of like parts of its rocks are crumbling off, so it's missing like parts of its armor, and you just see it standing there holding its flaming warhammer.
Oh
Sorry, I
god, they
think
have
I said-
warhammers.
There's nothing else I can do, so I'm just like, it's nearly down.
All right.
There's 10 of these. Oh god.
Next up is
God.
Mog.
All right, so there's 5 on either side, 1 active.
The 5 on the other side don't look like they're moving at all. They look like they're like standing very, very still, holding their. They actually have warhammers in the middle of them. They're holding them, and they're just standing there like this, very stoic. There are
Tempted.
2 giant creatures that are about to smash Alfredo's head in, and there's a small Azer creature that's like great warhammering him as well.
All right, I'm going to target the one in front of Alfredo.
Okay, which one? The left one or the right one?
They're 10 feet away from each other,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in front of the left one.
He's in the middle, I think.
Darn it! Darn it! Darn you, Alfredo.
You can
Because
take it.
What?
I've not done nothing.
He
Well,
just
you
ran
casting-
forward.
Are you doing like a thorn thing?
Yeah.
Please
Shoot them
don't.
high. They're tall.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're tall. I'll shoot
Yeah.
them in the chest.
Go
I
for the
forgot
chest.
about vertical challenges.
He's also large, or he's large, so it could splash. But they actually have some distance between him and Alfredo because they haven't run up to each other yet. They haven't run up, and Alfredo hasn't engaged them in.
Oh,
they're
that
not within 5 feet of him yet. They're
In
still
that
like
case, we're fine.
15 feet away from each other, or 15
Oh,
away
okay.
from Alfredo.
No problem then.
Yeah,
Oh, in that case, I have nothing to worry about. Ooh, I clicked the spell and it didn't go.
they are pretty
Oh.
far from you.
And I'm going to upcast this to level 2. So it's going to do extra when I eventually hit. Alright, gonna fire on the right.
Incoming
one.
2 misses.
12.
12.
Does
I assume
not
that's a
hit.
miss.
12 does not hit.
And fire 2, 24.
24 does hit.
Hey.
So 7.
And it's going to be 2d10.
Are you going for the one that's already damaged or the other one?
Which one was damaged?
Both of them are
Was that
damaged,
the left
right?
or the right?
The one on the right was
Left.
damaged.
Okay, that's the one I'm going for.
Maggie, weren't both of them hit by the lightning bolt?
Lightning
One
bolt?
took more.
One took more, but both of them should be damaged because I lightning both the giants.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was
you hit-
it was half saved to half
One
damage.
took half, yeah. One took half because it saved.
Oh, I didn't know that. So that was
that
how
was
much?
heavy.
That was 50. That was 45 damage.
45 damage, so it should have taken 22.
So the other one should have taken 22.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Just a tickle to a
Let's
giant.
Yeah, when you hit this last one, another creature comes out from the side of the right side and rushes
Okay, so they activate when
rushes
you-
towards Mog. Oops. Rushes towards
Oh,
Mog.
dear. So we either go nuts and try and kill them really fast, or we deal with these things as they activate.
my plan. But you know, honestly,
If
my
I
plan-
attack one of the giants and like I'm gonna wake up 5 of them around.
Yep.
we have a wizard. It'll be fine.
I'm a fire wizard. This
It'll
is
be
fine.
fine.
I will give you a
Pull
hint.
the fire out of them.
I'll give you a hint. It is a raid boss mechanic, and there's something that there's a reason why there's 2 of the giants, and there's a way that makes the Aether spawn due to how they take damage.
I've never played
never
any
played WoW
game with
before.
raid
I've never
bosses.
played WoW before.
It's not
I've
about
never played
WoW.
any game
It has
with
nothing to do
raid
with WoW.
bosses.
It is a I'm saying like a raid boss in the sense of there's a mechanic to it. It's not just like there's monster, hit monster. Like
But I have in my life never fought a raid.
Yeah,
boss.
exactly. That's what we're saying. That's okay.
You're talking to non-MMO people.
I'm saying
We'll
that you don't have to
see.
understand MMOs. All you have to know is there is a mechanic in play that the reason why these creatures on the right and the left would spawn is because there are 2 giants and there's a way that they need to take damage in order for those things to not spawn.
Yeah. Well,
Does that make
I think we
sense?
assume-
Are they
I'm,
wearing
I'm giving you a
giant
hint.
Are they wearing giant belts, you said, or something? Or
No,
some sort of... No? Anything?
it has nothing to do with what they're
Oh.
wearing.
Well, there is a giant thing siphoning children or something.
I think that's for the firestorm thing, because they're
It could be
storm
for
giants and fire giants.
Maybe it's
Mm.
electric. It's electric.
Do the statue things look like robots?
No.
No,
kind of
it's a song.
or something. Who's next?
You.
It is Mog. You finished your turn?
I can't do anything else.
Okay.
Unless I
Alfredo,
run
it's your
away.
turn.
Cool. I will aim to finish off the Aether.
Alrighty.
Oh, God.
Oh, I have advantage because I'm big. Sorry, I'll just roll that
Do
again.
it. Yeah, you're. That's a medium creature.
I
17.
think I have advantage in general.
Yeah, you're
Attacker
Because I'm
wins?
strong.
Or just
against armor, yes. Attack
yes.
wins in D&D.
You go. The game that I was playing yesterday was not that.
No.
13. All right. Yeah, he takes 13 damage.
Does it fall?
It explodes. You'll die.
I mean, it might
It
explode.
does die. You
Cool.
killed it. So go ahead
I
and
was
tell
saying,
me
you
how
said
it
it was
dies.
nearly dead after the last attack.
It's when he says it's nearly dead, I just sort of hack it in the neck and then just run up to the giants. And I'm going to swing at the one that's taken a little bit more damage. Unless, like you said, if there's any sort of way in the way they're moving and about to attack that would give me any sort of hint in how to attack them. Otherwise, I just attack the one that took the brunt of the lightning.
From what you've gathered is that because you're attacking the one creature by itself and it's not taking, I'll give you a big hint. It's not taking even damage between the 2 of them. You are spawning more of these creatures at certain intervals.
Hit the one that got injured less.
All right, I will do that then with my sword.
Your sword.
It wanted
Nice
it to
roll.
be a 24.
24, yeah, that hits.
I am also going to use a 2nd level spell slot to smite. So that's 13 damage.
Nice.
Plus that for being big. Plus 3d8 radiant for
Yep.
being radiant.
Damn. Yeah, throw
If
it at
only
me.
everyone can be so gloriously incandescent.
Did you do 2 13 damage things?
The 13
yes.
was to the Azza. The 13
The first one was the
Giants.
Aether.
Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Different.
Yeah, just
Nice.
weird coincidences.
Well, 27 damage?
Uh-huh. and then I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Wait, do we still have your blessing?
No.
Darn.
That was
Bentham,
like
you still
That was like 3 days ago.
Look, I gotta check. By the way, Bentham, you still have inspiration.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
He's never
I-
used his inspiration.
Character, like, Mog walks in and is fighting, and it's like, wait a minute, do I still have inspiration? You're like, dude, we had like 3 days in a maze!
That's pretty funny.
That's my turn.
Inspiration's advantage,
It
right?
is now
In this situation, yes.
the next Azer's turn, who now joins the battles.
Oh, you get 1d4 extra damage on everything you do because you're giant.
Yes, I remembered on the second attack where it mattered.
This is fighting Mog,
Chat was saying.
so we
I
will
assumed
see
it
how
had-
it does against Mog.
I nearly
Disadvantage.
forgot.
Misses.
Misses, nice Mog. That one
That's
does
why
that.
I take it. I
That's
love
that guy's
the
turn.
Displacement.
And then, okay, the fire giant to the right, or the fire giant to the left goes first. They get multi-attack, so it is going to try to smack you with a great sword. 30 to hit, 20 to hit. I'm assuming both of those hit. You take all that
Is this
damage.
attacking me?
It is attacking you, Alfredo.
I am down and bleeding out.
All right. Alfredo
Well
is
then.
down.
Uh,
Second
There's no way I
giant.
wasn't.
Second giant is coming in and is going to attack Varys. Oh gosh, I'm running out of pencil. I ran out of pencil. And
Ooh, these guys are no bueno.
yeah, they're-
Someone needs to give him a nat 20 and also possibly more magic items.
30 and a 22 to hit.
He's
Who's this against?
This is you.
Oh, this is me. Okay.
50
Wait,
damage.
is that 50? Oh my god, I'm down. I'm gone.
There's no way. There's no way.
And
The first one
now
took me down to 8, and the next one definitely took me down.
it's Pyre's turn.
Is there
Save us.
Save us.
I can't
Save
say both
charity.
of you.
Or I TPK.
Pyre, how tall are those things? Can we free assistants up there? Baby
Yeah,
giants.
They are up on the ceiling, so it's probably it's giant ceiling.
I mean, I
Oh.
can always cast fly or something. Like, how far
Yeah,
away
you-
are they locked?
You could fly up there. They are locked.
Go
They're
to
less
hell.
than 60 foot away.
They're more than 60 foot away. It's a giant ceiling, right? No, 60 foot. It could be 60 foot. It's 40. It was 40 feet in the other area. This could be 60 foot. Yeah.
Okay,
Knock, knock, knock.
I'm gonna, as my one action, get out the staff. I point it, and I cast knock.
Nice. Fantastic. You unlock the cages and
And the babies fall to their deaths.
these
I mean, it might be a giant thing, but they are also giant babies, so they're actually
Yeah.
probably fairly close.
yeah.
And they're cloud giants. They can probably fly. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't think they can fly, but
They can fall.
Well,
I think they can float.
they can follow
I
with
mean, to be
style.
fair, their feet are probably only 10 or 20 foot off the ground, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
They'll be fine. If not, they'll be returned in giblet form, as prophesized.
I mean, it's just more carrying.
You're
Oh,
assuming
shit.
we're going to return them, which also
Oh
requires
no! We're
live.
dead.
what just
Oh,
happened?
they'll be returned in boxes by these giants.
But that is my spell for the turn, so I am going to then...
Shortly followed by a fire native.
Something
I'm
happened with
so
my
dead.
things.
Everything broke for Maggie.
Yeah, all my stuff got
Maggie's
broke.
on fire.
It like dragged another character sheet into this,
That means we win!
into like another one, and then it did something weird. So now I have to like delete this, I think. Gosh dang it. Okay. And then close that. Sorry guys.
I don't know what's happening. Everything looks fine to me.
Yeah, it's not on your end. It's my character sheets. it basically made my Azer into a storm giant, and I was like, what? That's not what I was trying to do.
They're evolving.
Yeah, they're evolving.
Press B.
Oh my god. Yeah, so 3 storm giants will join you in fight. They are smaller, so they're only large. They're not huge creatures. But they will help fight with you guys. You unlock the cages, and they join the battle on your side. So, that was really smart.
FYI, if you missed that in the confusion of the evolving I got an 8 for stealth.
Okay, and they are going to drop down.
Tries.
But Bart, you're just standing out in the open. You're not hiding.
They're
I
gonna
look, go up and I cast knock on the thing. The storm giants the fire giants both look down on me, and I'm like, I run behind the pillar, and they're like, just behind the pillar.
You're just right
I
there.
know exactly where you. I'm like, just like,
That's not how
If I can't
stealth
see them, they
works.
can't see me.
I've got my eyes closed.
one of them is a little hurt.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah.
One
Ooh, we
piece.
got a 15. Can we get a mass heal for these heroes of St. Jude? Oh, thank you, Unfunny One. Everyone gets healed by a mass heal.
Even if you're down?
I mean,
Yeah, if you get healed when you're down, your hit points go up. You instantly gain consciousness.
can I get
All
that
of you-
in temp HP?
Hold on a second. All of you don't get temp HP, but the whole battlefield, all of a sudden, this light emanates from the ceiling and from the floor, and it impacts, and it makes this bright light, and you two are revived from the ground, and you're brought up in the air, and you're floating in the air, and all of you around feel this radiant energy that comes forward, and you all are healed for... Mass healing word is 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability power. This is going to be like a crazy god tier. So we're going to say d4 plus... You all are healed for 42 HP.
I'm fully healed.
And Maggie,
Yes?
I just remembered
The
something.
meaning of life.
Free action.
Thank you, Unfunny One.
I pull out the crystal I got at the very beginning, and I lob it